Okay, everybody, listen up. I am new guest on youtube.com/wolfievgc. I am about to divulge very secret, very sensitive information, okay? So I want you to know that I'm going to be using codename Birdie. Birde, okay? I am not associated or affiliated with professional Pokemon Play or Wolf Click, okay? I am pro investigator and spy, and my uncle works at Gamefreak, okay? I am Birdie. So I am here to tell you about some information that has recently become available to me. I'm able to divulge this information thanks to my uncle, who works at Nintendo. Okay, what I am about to tell you may shock you. You may not be able to comprehend. It is very, very disturbing, okay? So please pay attention to this video for this information. So, as many of you know, everyone hates the tree, okay? Many of you might not know what I am talking about. Just kidding. Everybody knows what I am talking about. Everybody. Every single person hates this tree. Pokemon dared to release new video game, new Pokemon game, Pokemon Sword and Ultra Shield for the Nintendo GameCube. For the Nintendo GameCube twice, okay? While still having in it this tree. Everyone hates this tree. And you know who includes everybody? That's right. That's right, you guessed it. Everybody includes Mr. Dr. Nintendo, okay? So here's some inside information you might not know about, okay? Listen to me carefully. Listen to me carefully. Pokemon does not make Pokemon, okay? Do you understand what I am saying, do you? Pokemon does not make Pokemon. Pokemon pays Gamefreak to make Pokemon, okay? And you know, if they pay Game Freak, they can unpay Game Freak. So, Pokemon fired. They fired Game Freak. Pokemon fired Game Freak, okay? Now Game Freak is fired because everyone hates this tree, and Pokemon could not afford to keep this tree in the game without consequences. So they fired Game Freak, okay? Goodbye, Game Freak. And somebody had to pick up the mantle, had to pick up where Game Freak left off, okay? And there was only one person in the hour of need, when things were darkest, when there was no light to be had in the entire world. There was only one thing, one monster that they could turn to. They had rejected him. They had rejected his message, but then they needed him. He's like Batman. And so they needed somebody to run Pokemon now that Game Freak was gone. And so Pokemon hired Dracovish. New Pokemon Sword and Shield, Dracovish, competitive moveset, competitive analysis. They hired Dracovish, okay? This is very important. Please understand what I am saying. Dracovish, new Pokemon, now Pokemon, okay? Think about it. Okay, so they hired Dracovish. So, here's the thing. Sword and Shield surprised a lot of people. They surprised a lot of people with Sword and Shield. There were many things about Sword and Shield that were surprising, including the tree. Let's talk about one of them. One of the things that nobody expected. So here was the plan. Let me tell you about the plan. Boys, the plan is simple. Let me tell you about the plan. The plan was simple, but it got more complicated. So what happened was, Game Freak originally intended to cut all of Pokemon. All Pokemon were supposed to be cut. And, gone. Gone forever, right? The games going forward were supposed to be only Curry. Okay? You understand what I'm saying? Pokemon gone. Curry is Pokemon now. Pokemon is supposed to become a Curry simulator. We've already talked about this before. And I had inside information that told me, from my uncle who works at Nintendo, that there was going to be no Pokemon in Sword and Shield. They intended to have no Pokemon in Sword and Shield, okay? It was supposed to be only Curry. However, some strange things happened. When Pokemon announced that some Pokemon were getting cut from the national decks, what they intended to do originally was to just cut all of the Pokemon. That's what they intended to do. They were like, haha, some is all is some. All Pokemon are gone now. Now we have no national decks, only Curry decks. Pokemon is Curry now, okay? That was the plan. That was supposed to happen. However, thank you to Bring Back National Decks people. I owe you a big thank you, okay? Because Bring Back National Decks people, they did the unthinkable. They did something very brave. They went on Twitter.com and they said, no, we cannot allow this to happen. You have to leave at least one Pokemon. And Game Freak said, okay, we will leave one Pokemon. But instead they left a lot of Pokemon, okay? However, they didn't realize that people didn't want Curry Simulator 2020, 2019. So here's what happened. So, they intended for games to be only curry. However, National Dex Uproar saved some Pokemon, but not all of them. Rest in peace to the fallen Pokemon. You will be missed, okay? Are we following? Then, wait, what happened next? Then, okay, so then they were like, oh, maybe people like Pokemon. But then, because the games sold so well, so that Pokemon Sword and Shield, most selling game of all time, bigger than Mario, bigger than Detective Pikachu, most selling game of ever, okay? Game sold very well, okay? And because of this fact, Game Freak realized, oh, maybe they want us to cut Pokemon. So, but they already had Pokemon in the game, so what could they do? Well, this is why they introduced secret Pokemon, Dracovish. Dracovish was originally not in the game's code. He wasn't supposed to be in the game's code. However, they were like, we have to get rid of all the Pokemon. So, they added Dracovish. Sorry. They added Dracovish into the game. They added him into the game. He was not supposed to be in the game. He has extra Pokemon. Pokemon 999999, okay? Pokemon Secret Pokemon Project. The reason they added Dracovish is because they wanted Dracovish to hunt all of the Pokemon that were in the game to extinction. So in Generation 9, finally, the games we've all been waiting for. Generation 9 Pokemon Draco and Pokemon Fish. Pokemon Mr. and Pokemon Fish. Thank you, Mr. Fish. Then, final Pokemon game could be achieved. Because Dracovish would hunt National Dex, half Pokemon gone. Dracovish, other half Pokemon gone. It's math, okay? One half equals Dracovish. Please remember. Okay. So, now in future games, Dracovish will be the only Pokemon in the games. Because people didn't want to cut all of the Pokemon. One Pokemon had to remain. Game Freak chose Dracovish. I hope my... It's getting hard to take these off. I know I'm not supposed to talk about it, but I really don't want to show you my stomach. This hasn't gone. This didn't go as I've intended. I can do this. I can do this. Please, please. Oh, it's so close to showing my stomach. Okay. Anyway, moving on. So you might notice something interesting. Here's my next piece of information. This is new topic. New topic, Sword and Shield. Okay. Here's what you need to know. First of all, let's do a recap. Number 1, Pokemon fired Game Freak. Why? Tree. Second of all, Pokemon hired Dracovish. Why? Strong. Third of all, Dracovish hunted every remaining Pokemon to extinction. Because National Dex stood, despite National Dex cuts, games sold very well. So Game Freak said, if we cut Pokemon, our games sell very well. Games best-selling games of all time. So if we cut all Pokemon, then what happens? Then games sell most all-selling games of all time again. It's just math, okay? So Dracovish, they hired Dracovish, first of all, to direct the company. Dracovish is now Pokemon. Second of all, they hired Dracovish in order to hunt Pokemon to extinction. It is his premise. It is his purpose. He wanted to measure his capacity. Wow, the lights just changed a lot. How many do I have on left? Is this the last one? Okay. No. No, please don't reveal my stomach. I can do this. I don't know why it gets harder. It should be easier at this point. Is there a better way to do this? Oh yeah, right. I can do this. Okay. Now, I have more secret information to divulge, okay? This is it. This is my final piece of secret information. So please do not tell anybody. This video will be taken down very soon, okay? Pikachu is coming for me. Pikachu, he tried to pay me off. He tried to tell me that I would not. He said, Wolf, you will not tell people. I mean, Bird, Bird, you will not tell people this information. This is secret information. I will pay you. I will pay you a lot of money, okay? I will pay you a lot of money not to reveal my secrets, okay? And I said, okay. So, here's some secrets. Okay. You might notice something about Pokemon Sword and Shield. Dragapult, Duraludon, and Dracovish. These Pokemon are Dialga Palkia and Palkia Jr., aka Giratina, okay? These 3 Pokemon are very powerful. Now, you might notice that Dialga Palkia and Giratina, okay? They remind you of something. This is proof, okay? That next Pokemon games are Ultra Diamond and Ultra Pearl. Wait, no. They're going to be called Hyper Diamond and Hyper Pearl. And Ultra Omega Sword and Alpha Omega Sword. Alpha Ultra Sword, okay? These are upcoming games in the future. I revealed them right now. Pikachu might take down this video, but he cannot take away the information in your brains, okay? Please remember me when I am gone. Lastly, this is important. So I played through Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield for Nintendo GameCube, okay? And I noticed something. There is a cutscene. This man, ball guy, there is a cutscene where he weeps. He weeps before he gives you 100 Pokeballs. You can see it for yourself. Why does he weep? Why does he weep? Do you ask yourself this? Well, I talked to my uncle, and he said, ball guy weeps because he can see the future.